Hi crafters, it's Hannah here from HanCrafted Creations. Welcome to this week's challenge video. Today we have a colour challenge and this is the card that I came up with. It was a little bit difficult when I first saw the colours. I was thinking, oh, what am I going to do? But I really like how it turned out. I've used the Beautiful You stamp set to make this card, and I will be showing you how I use the stamp apparatus, and also what if you don't have the stamp apparatus yet or any stamping tool, what you can use or how you can make the card. Dead simple. So this is the stamp set. There will be links for it in the description below so you can get yours over on my online shop, and we will get started. So we're going to start off by picking our numbers. Today's numbers were actually sent to me by a friend of mine, a subscriber and a lovely customer as well, Barbara. Her numbers were 11, 5 and 18, so we will see what that gives us. Number 11 is Whisper White, and I forgot the numbers already. Hang on. 11, 5 and 18. 5 is Wild Wasabi and 18 is 18 is, where is it? Oh, there it is, Old Olive. Okay, Whisper White, Wild Wasabi and Old Olive. I will grab those colours and pick a stamp set and we'll get started. Okay, I have our colours, Old Olive, Wild Wasabi and Whisper White. I did at first grab the Whisper White craft ink, but then after thinking and deciding what I was actually going to do, I'm not going to use that. So the stamp set I've got is Beautiful You, and this for some reason was the very first stamp set that popped into my head. Because we've basically just got greens, I thought a repeated background, for some reason that's what came to mind, so we're going to do that. And for today's card I'm going to use the stamp apparatus. I thought it would be fun to give it a go, so I have been practicing with it a little bit. So my top tips, well, I don't really have many top tips because it's not that difficult to figure out. If your cardstock is right up to the creases, sometimes you have to press a little bit harder up there, as in where the hinge is, not the crease. So it can be a little bit easy just to bring your cardstock down. But other than that, that's the only thing that I kind of thought, that's interesting. So I want this lady, and then that one will colour in her dress, and one of the sentiments I haven't decided which yet. So I'm going to do her dress first. So you do need clean stamps as well for it to stick to the window. Let me zoom out a smidge. There we go. Just so you can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, there we go. So I'm going to do that in the darkest of the two greens, which I'd say is the Old Olive. In fact, I'm going to turn it that way, and stamp. Awesome. And then move it down maybe 2 steps. Let's see. Oh, not that way, it's got to be that way. I'm such a muppet. I should have started this end and then moved it down to that end. Okay, hangs on. Let's try that again. So what I actually need to do is start this end so I can step it down that way. Oh dear. So start there. Pick it up. Ink and stamp. There we go. Now I can move down. I think one won't be. Oh, actually, I might just do one, and it'll kind of overlap. So just move it down one step. So my lights are quite bright. So then close that. Ooh, I like. Move it down one step. Close. Oops. Move it down a step. I'm going to move my magnet to the opposite end. It does come with 2 magnets, but for most things I'm okay with just doing the one. Move it down a step. Ah, that's pretty perfect fit, I think. Ooh, I like. Ha! Love it. Okay, so I'm going to flip it around. Where did I go? So I could just think, so start it out there and then move it downwards. So we'll try it that way. So pop her dress over, close that. Let's see, try not to get my head in the way. Yeah, roughly about right. Pick it up and just give it a bit of an extra press. That's just me being cautious. Oh, I knew I was going to do that. I pressed down just a little bit too hard. Oh dear. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Okay, so obviously you don't need the stamp apparatus to do this. You can just, you know, stamp, stamp, stamp. But seeing as I have it, I thought this idea would work really well. And then move down one, and that should, yep, line up perfectly. Move down one. I'm going to move the magnet. Yep. Move down one. And then into the last spot. There we go. Ah, and you've got your ladies perfectly lined up in a row. Oh, awesome. I still haven't got the cloths. I did find out though it's called an absorber cloth, and you use them for cleaning cars, like a car chamois type thing. Still haven't got them one yet though, so baby wipe. Oh, that's a bit dirty anyway. Yeah. Baby wipe, whoops. And put that away. Okay. So that's our ladies all lined up in a row. Very cool. I love it. Okay, so on our card base, the card base is Old Olive, and then I've got a wild wasabi layer. I'm gonna just fold this in half. Oh, I haven't put my magnet back. Don't want to lose that. My magnet for the Stamparatus. Just pop it back. So that's our card base, and then this piece is going to go on the inside, and I just want to stamp the lady. Could have really done that in the thingamabob, but I forgot. So stamp her there. And I'm not going to colour it in, just leave it as it is. And that will then get stuck on the inside. Like so. Okay. And then for this part, this is going to get stuck onto here, but I want to do a little bit of stamping on this piece and a little bit of tone on tone stamping. So we're going to use wild wasabi and just some of the sentiment from the actual stamp set. So I think I might use the word in style. And I'm just going to randomly stamp this all over. So it's basically just at the top and at the bottom, because that's all that you're going to see. And then down here. Oops, smudged that a little bit. Let's just see if that's enough. Yep, that looks good to me. So then stick this strip onto there. And then I've got some of the Old Olive baker's twine that I'm just going to wrap around. Let's get the kink out. So let's have a look how it's going to look. I was just going to wrap it around the bottom. Yeah, I like that. So Just going to stick one end down. Like, oh, wrong end. Oh dear. Down the bottom is where I'm going to stick it. And take the backing off and wrap it round just about 2 or 3 times. Should do it. And then just another little piece just to hold that down. Oh. Okay, now we can stick this on the front of our card and then stamp a sentiment. Oh, I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. And I kind of want the where it crosses over to be over this side. That's where I'm going to add the sentiment. So, bit of scrap Whisper White, and what should we have? How about life looks beautiful on you? I like that sentiment. Excuse me, sorry. Clattering and clackering. That's not even a word. And I'm going to stamp that in Old Olive. Cool. Punch it out with the cloudy label punch. And, whoa. Should have really used a bigger bit of cardstock, but oh well. And I'm going to ink the edges with wild wasabi. Sponge. Okay. So just so it's not so plain. Just ink, ink, ink. Can pop that up with some dimensionals. I'm just using the edge pieces. Whoa. There we go. What do you think? I love how that turned out. At first I was a bit like, oh, it's just 2 greens, what am I going to do with that? But I'm really happy how that turned out. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!